Oh, it's been stressful. Okay. 2 new huge bags from the same seller that shipped the other ones in bags, obviously. Only difference is, as you can probably see, I think there's a tear somewhere. Yeah, there's some small tears, but unless these have been reopened and sealed, which, somebody could very easily do, but at least, whatever. I sent the other ones back, and it was a fiasco. I mean, they haven't picked them up yet, but okay, I should take a picture of that, but I can't. Just to show you, like, okay, this one at least, it looks like they did this, which is, they did not do this on the other one. Not even sort of, not even kinda. So I think right now I don't have a ton of time. I don't know which is which. There was one of these that I was kind of looking forward to a little more than the other. Yeah, this is like, it's not great to ship this way, but if the other ones would have came like this, I'd be like, oh, well, okay. Don't love that, but it's all right. But no. The other ones were literally, all this jewelry wasn't wrapped up, and it was just laying, floating, piling around in the bag. Says number 21 and number 18. I know lucky number 21. Oh, maybe I can tell by this crunched up mahuki. Crate number, I can't tell because these don't look like either of the ones. Oh yeah, these don't look like the right corresponding numbers that I remember. But yeah, this is okay. They got lucky. They got lucky, babe. There's no shame. This is the one I was looking the most forward to. I think it was 50. 50. So we're going to save that whole bag, this whole shenanigans, for later, some other time. Some other time. Put it on my tab. Do you know what movie that's from? I can't think of the name of it. I love that movie. Steve Carell. I don't really need the scissors. I got me a peanut butter jelly sandwich, man. Sorry. I haven't really eaten today. PB&J just sounded good, right? I don't have any well, I like this. There's this pearl ring that I got for free, 14K. It's not about that though. It's just the sweetness of the man and his wife at the Goodwill. But you can't see it. And I can't do a full hour. I've got to go do something. My timer's going to go off. Unless the timer goes off. And if I get cut off, that's why. Like when I was driving and my hand was on, I've been driving all night. My hand's red on the wheel. Can't not. You can see like an opalescent, like it looks like an opal in there. Is that what pearls do? I not done, never had a real pearl. And I know this is pearl. It's white, it's round. The bottom is, I've showed you. Anyways, yeah, inside there, I'm trying to get you to see it, but I don't think you can. Maybe it's just when the light hits it. When you look at it, there's this like iridescence inside. I've never known that. I would like pearls better if I knew that about them. I'd like them a lot better. Not mad at this. I'm probably just going to throw most of this. Like I'm not going to do a big sorting. I do have a trash bin for broken. And I do have my Travis and whatnot. Toggle. Just kidding. I've been trying to search for that fucking word for 3 days. Toggle. It's pretty. It's pretty. Pretty, pretty. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do that. I wanted to see if there is a name on it. There is a hallmark, I believe, but it's like an eyeball or I don't know. It's just, Israel. Mark Israel all over the back of it. I wasn't even looking at the back. LIRM 925 Israel. They all say the same thing. LIRM 925 Israel. It's a pretty thing. The pretty thing's going in a little tiny pretty thing place. So I just was so dreading. I mean, I've been going back and forth with this gal for 2 days. Broken. So that thing is not in there. Because you had to have, I mean, this, I was even thinking that. I thought, well, if they'd have bothered, I was thinking this last night, if they would have put them in the Ziploc, taped the Ziploc, wrapped them in good bubble wrap, then put them in here, yeah, that's all right. And then that's like magically what they did with this lot, but not with the other two. So I don't know. This is a Liz Claiborne. I know it's born. I just wanted to say burn. Don't you go in the good pile. Don't you pop yourself in the good pile. You little nugget. All the earrings that, oopsie. Now there's a little bead on that earring, a little silver bead. Yeah, I'm not mad at this. Is asymmetrical? Because then I will be mad. No, it's not. It's just the way it's hanging. It's fine. New on card, new on tag. Speaking of new on tag, I had a return, and you can tell me, because you can't hurt my feelings or piss me off. Well, you can't piss me. It's okay. It's just a cool gloss ring. I'm still gonna put it in Gen Pop, I think. Nah, I'll put it in a little pop. I sold a bracelet that is Asian, probably 50 to 60 years old. It's a style you may have probably seen. It's like a clamper and it has the chain and it goes in and it's like link. No, it's not links. It's a clamper. It's solid. But there's some have jade, some have different long stones, like 3 of them in between the gold, filled gold plate, whatever it is. So this one was lapis, and she started a return. First of all, I don't accept returns. So usually on eBay, you got to jump through a little more hoops to file a return. But lately, this watch is broken. It's like I'm getting Amazon shoppers. Like, nope, didn't like it. Just gonna return it for free right now. It's just been a thing lately. Do you keep button covers? I'll keep them. Do they sell? I don't know. So she just showed a picture of the actual lapis and said, oh, it's worn. And I didn't argue with her, but it's like, it's the gold flecks in the fucking lapis, you dumbass. It's not worn. I mean, is the bracelet probably in generally? Just a cheap, not silver ring. Have some wear from being in the world for 60 years like I do? Yeah. So what I'm saying is, usually, unless I miss it, like it gets by me, I don't see it, I will list something. I didn't think to list that as like, hey, dumbass, it's a 60-year-old piece. I do good pictures. You can see whatever you want to see there. It's not like I have some vague pictures. I saw this in there, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. And it's just pretty. It's not... Well, I think it has somebody's name in here. Sejan. No wonder it's pretty. So that would mean it's at least 925. So I'm going to be very, very careful. It's all I can do to get the pictures, take the pictures, find the comps, do the drafts, put the listing up. I don't do elaborate descriptions, but I will always, like if a watch isn't running, if a piece is missing, whatever, I put that in the title. If I have to use all my words to put that in the title, I put that in the title so that it's not like they can just hit by it now and go, oh, you didn't read. I always do that. But just like, I kind of don't want to use my title to put, hey, dumbass, this piece is 50 to 100 years old. Might be some signs of wear on this piece, you think? Fuck. I'm annoyed. And what really chops my hide with these freaking Amazon buyers, and that's what I'm calling them, because that's what's happened since the COVID. We've got a different kind of buyer. Sejan in. I didn't know Sejan made this nice. This is like gorgeous. I'm in love with this freaking thing. Look at that. I thought Sejan... No, this is more than one Sejan. I thought Sejan only did like the goddess, and I've had plenty of it, goddess jewelry. That's just freaking lovely, am I right? Even the stone, it's like, oh, I don't know, I have to take this guy off. Goodbye. It's probably a 7 because it's just a teensy big, but it's still, it'll work. It'll do, pig. It'll do. So just tell me, am I unreasonable? And I didn't, all I said, I wasn't unreasonable to her. I didn't bother to be a bitch and say like, yeah, I might want to like ask questions first. Is there wear to it? And there's people, I had a Bauscher necklace. It was Bauscher? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Bauscher. And it had rhinestone. It was another B word, I believe. Anyways, a vintage brand name designer, 50-year-old brand name, 50, 60 years old. And she asked me a lot of questions. And I told her, I'm like, I'm glad you asked me all these questions. Like, I mean, picky ask questions. Like, picky. And I showed her more pictures, and I said, honestly, my eyes, the best I can tell you, and under magnifying, this piece is, it's like nobody ever wore it, this piece. Because it's a necklace. Bracelets are different. Banging around on things, getting worn. Necklace, usually the back, the thing. Meow. I just love it. I like you, mine. I want it. I didn't keep it. Meow. So, yeah, but so what made me, the point of that other buyer that bought the necklace was totally in love with it, happy, thrilled, was I was glad. Yeah, ask the questions. If you have any doubt. I never put pristine, mint, excellent, ever, nothing, never on any listings. I don't care if it's brand new on card. I'm not going to say mint, excellent, none of that. Because I am a under-promiser and an over-deliverer. That's what I like. In fact, all my feedbacks, button cover. I don't know if this is really a good thing or thing to brag about. Orange, a little person on a little pen. What's happening? Literally a safety pin. I don't know if that's anything to brag about. Oh, what I was saying was all my feedbacks. And oh my god, knock wood. This is an Elgin watch, vintage, but just cheap. Cheapy. And beat. Cheap and beat. They all say like, oh my god. Well, I don't know. Well, some do say, oh my god, as it turns out. This is just cheap, made in China. Cold days azure. So I'm throwing it. I'm not throwing most. So anyways, like 99% of my feedback will say, oh my god, so much. Forget the oh my god. Some they do. But just they're saying like, it's so much better in person, so much prettier in the person. Pictures didn't do it justice, all that kind of stuff. Because I don't purposely take bad pictures, but like, yeah, I can tell when I take the pictures that stuff is going to be prettier in person because I can see it in my person. This is marked SSO. Sorry. I don't want to say the other one. Well, I keep losing. I'm sure I'm not got my shit together. So yeah, I don't know what I paid. Anyways, so okay, I'm gonna love her like she's my baby, like I birthed her. She's going in my love pile. Okay, what am I looking for? The little thingy. I'm so disorganized. So yeah, I guess I'll answer my own question by saying just always at least put may show signs of wear, especially on vintage, but even on new stuff, may show signs of wear. Not new, modern, because I rarely sell anything that is actually new. There it is. Let's see, this is worn, so I don't know if it's worth reselling unless this is a maker that matters. SS, seriously? 88? It's either 88 or SS, and it's I don't know. It's a, what do you call that, initial? R? My brother's name, Ricky. Oh my god, there's just so much in this bag. Ugh. Anyhow, so yeah, I like that anal lady that was asking me about that vintage rhinestone necklace that was like, I mean, I was sort of eye rolling, like, God dang, seriously, lady? Like, oh, is there any, like, are all the prongs tight, or is there any chips in the rhinestone? And that I wanted to say, well, or missing rhinestones too, and I wanted to say, well, I would have put that in the listing. But, you know, better safe than sorry. So I'm never going to be mad at too many questions. Ask your questions, because I'd rather have you be happy. I mean, I guess I'll start adding that. Please ask all questions before hitting that buy it now, you goddamn Amazon buyer. Because I'm not Amazon. This is modern, but it's really pretty. It's just pretty. It is. For a modern piece, I'm not mad at it. So yeah, I'm ranty. I'm ranty and ravey. And oh, what chaps my hide is when they just go straight to return. Back in the day, or even any recent returns, people would contact me, and I mean, I've had when I was first shipping breakables, I had no clue. I'm still not good at it, so I try not to ever buy it and sell it. But like, I had a couple different buyers get items that I shipped that showed up in shards, right? Sent me a message first with pictures and said, oh, I'm so sorry, but you're sorry. I'm the bitch that should be sorry. You know what I mean? So I don't need disco inferno. Never not gonna love a disco ball, a disco ball. So I don't expect that, but I do expect you contact me first. Contact me and say, oh, you know, how should I proceed? I'm really not happy. Especially, dude, this looks like sterling to me. It does, and then it doesn't. It's beat. Like the finish is beat. Just get a magnet. Answer that question real quick, like. There's that, but not that. Interesting. How about if we rub it? Because if we rub it and it just comes clean, and yeah, I think I've said this before, I won't tarnish. I won't polish most. Just got a message and I didn't get to see it fast enough. I won't polish most silver. This is going to be in 2 parts, I can tell you right now. I'm telling you. You gotta believe me. But yeah, this doesn't look like it's, I mean, it's getting shiny, but it's not getting like sterling-y. I usually don't polish silver unless it's patchy. And I don't think this is silver, but unless it's patchy, like if the wear on it, well, yeah, I don't think so. It looks like it is from the outside, but the inside has that texture that is usually never ever. Oh, it does. Yeah, it opens. Come on, Gina. Dirt. Can you see the texture? Usually that almost 100% of the time means that's not silver. A little, ew. One of those weird teeth. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the teeth. This isn't turquoise, but it's trying to be turquoise. So I'm just gonna, sorry, little tooth, little not turquoise. So yeah, I would prefer, like those poor buyers that bought from my novice, ignorant shipping were so kind, and they were apologizing to me, and there was more than one. There was like 3, because I was on a roll, and I didn't have gotten know how to ship it. I love a Tinky Bell. A Tinky Bell. What is this for? 2003. Official pin trading. Oh, it just has the Mickey Mouse thing on the back. Aw. I don't think it closes right. What's going on right there? I don't think it's, Oh, why won't it close right? What's happening? Was it just a maybe it's just a magnet. I don't know. I can't tell for sure, but I like it. It's going in my like pile. And plus tiny. Like and tiny pile. I kind of love this. Made to look like, oh, maybe it is bone. Oh, it's not as big as I thought it was. Well, it's big, but not as big as I thought. I like this. I think it's not bone. So it's like faking me out. I don't know. It could be polished bone, but that's an easy sell. So that's all. I mean, imagine if I put returns on. Meaning free returns, no questions asked. All you fucking Amazon. I love this ring too. Israel. Oh, I think it goes LRIM. Or, yeah, it's the same. It's 925 gold overlay or whatever. It goes with the beautiful bracelet that's right there. I don't got enough. Oh, and it fits. I love this ring. Just saying. I don't know how many times I've said it. Yeah, it's a little. It's probably a 7 because that finger's just not a 7. But let me show you. Let me be like QVC. Because this one's just. Oh. Yes, Heather. Yes, Gina's getting rings. Right? I told her. Am I supposed to like say in the beginning of the videos, hi, my name is Gina. Gina Gay, because Gay is my middle name. Don't wear it out. It just seems weird because a lot of people do that, and I go, oh, god damn it, am I supposed to do that? Like, if you're new here, you need, did I already do this? It's not adjustable. Well, that's some real bullshit. God, because that's got to be 7.5, 8. Yeah, because there's no, that just ain't staying on my wrist. Darn. So pretty. You're a matching pair. Set. Okay, well, I'll stop my rant about that, about Amazon buyers. Amazon buyers. So that's what they act like. They're just so, what's the word? Not privileged. Entitled. They're just entitled, yeah. Take it back. Take it back for whatever reason I say. And they've gotten crafty too, because when you don't accept returns, the item has to be not as described. And I had that guy that was really sweet, and I ended up selling the bracelet. It was the Native American bench worked, I don't know, it says it's for silver, bench worked bracelet, which it just didn't fit him right. Not my fault, not my problem. But he was really cool about it, and I think he did contact me, and I said, okay, fine. And he told me, I'll give this to my boy, my son boy. Yeah, so that's a lot of it for me. Anyways, and he just lived not too far, so I knew as soon as he gave me tracking, I refunded. I do that all the time, because I trust people. I trust the goodness of the peoples, and I can gauge certain people too, and he was fine. So, Wild Bird, BYRDE, 1990. Well, the earrings, I gotta go in there. This is, I'm just gonna put that in, that's what I'm calling the trash pile. So, I refunded his money before I even got the item back. I says no. I refunded his money. And I relisted it. Disney Watch, Mickey. I don't know. I mean, it'll sell for something, at least $10. It's not vintage. It's not like old vintage. I loved this. I saw this compact, and I thought, I like the cuts of your jibs. Elgin American. But like the Elgin watch. Oh, hello. Hello, beautiful. Kidding. Right? Ow. Not pretty? So like a man and a lady stepping out. They are stepping out. It's like Victorian. I mean, they're Victorian on the cover. I don't believe Elgin is Victorian. And I don't think you necessarily call that Victorian revival if they're just, what do you call it? Portraying like Victorian couple on a thing. I don't know. I don't think it matters right now because I don't care. This is just a little pop-up watch. A little, is it missing? Yeah, it's missing like it's a little, it pop open. It pops open, but it's missing like whatever goes there. But I'm going to put it in a little tiny spot. So anyways, and because that's a popular item, and not a popular, it's a rare, the bench worked Native American beads. I used to get a lot of them actually in local lots, like Angel View and stuff, because they look a lot, there's a lot of, I don't want to say copies, but imitations of people that, anyways, so when you get the real thing, I knew, because I had necklaces that were bench worked, Navajo bench worked. So it sold. Now, knock wood, that person hasn't wanted to return it. But before I even got the return back, it had sold. I timed it all out so that I wouldn't, so the new buyer wouldn't have to wait any length of time to get the shipping, to get it shipped. And he may just, next time I talk to you, he may have messaged me and said, I don't like it. So anyways, the original buyer of this bench worked bracelet said, I should list it. He didn't say I did anything wrong. He just said it might help me. This is sterling migraine. M something, last name F something, like in script. What is happening? I mean, it looks like a real old-fashioned. It's not. I mean, it looks like a 50s script. But the neck, you probably can't see it, and I can't make it bigger. But the necklace is clearly, maybe 90s, but not 50s. So the guy that returned it initially said, you should try listing it as a squash blossom extender, because it would work really, really well for that. He goes, I don't know if was its intention or if it was somebody made it as a bracelet, but it would do well, and a lot of people will buy it. So that's what I did, and it sold literally in the 10 minutes that I put it back up. So this isn't good that I'm just letting all this stuff kind of spill out, and I feel like I've got I feel like I can take all these out, all this filler. Boo. Pull my trash can. Oh, it's just falling around. Oh, no beads. Oh God, I can't see if anything's connected to those. I was just gonna at least get this one. But then there's, okay. And then this one. Boom. These are broke. Good. Shitty stuff's falling in my good box. God dang it. I've got to get these broken beads. Take these broken beads. Hated that song. Sorry if you liked it. I don't even know who did it. Phil Collins. And then flames and trying to save this necklace. I don't know if it's worth, not worth, but I don't know if it's broken itself, so I don't know if it's, oh there, gotta get that out. I didn't put lipstick on. I have been eat today. I went to the Goodwill. What did I get? Don't think I got anything to resell. Don't remember what I got right now. Probably no. No. Oh, another ring! Are you pretty? Be sterling. Let's see what turn the finger green. Looks like it says something. Not necessarily anything I want to see. 925. Okay, we're good. 925 and something else. IRB. I don't know. 925. I'll look more later, but I like it, and I can tell it's small. It's not super small. Look at me, loaded up with rings. Did I already say that, Heather? Like, she's like, "Ow, I thought you didn't get any rings," because that was my rant for the longest time. Because I didn't. And I said, it's the opposite of The Secret. You focus on it in a complainy way, and then you'll get it. Because I was complaining about it for days. Why don't I get any rings? Me. I love rings. I do. Rings are my favorite things. They're like what I'll wear the most. Okay, I'm going to keep these because I'm always after earring backs. I'm actually always excited to get them. I'm not excited to get that. I feel rushed. I've got so much other shit. Okay, these are going no matter what because people need to stop making these. I know they're pretty. They just need, and these aren't even, no, I'm going to stop talking about them. They don't even deserve my conversation. These, you know, I wish those, like, the ugly things were, or the common, like, I have 5,000 of them. I wish those were broken so I could just justify, like, goodbye. This is finally not a cool ring. Well, I mean, it's not, it's just a boring band. It looks like it's, I want to say copper, but it's maybe silver. It might be. It's not marked anything, and it's got that icky, what do you call that? Like the rim, so that, well, I wouldn't wear it anyways, but if I wanted to, I feel like it'd be uncomfortable if it got the least bit tight. The ripple, or I don't know what you call it. This is a cool watch. I like it, and it's just a cheapie because there's no fucking Geneva. Oh God, I love the jewelry gods and their sense of humor. It's a cool looking watch. Oh, I think it's totally broken. I think something's falling around. Yeah, but it's a cool looking watch. Can you see? It felt cheap, but it still looks cool. What is Geneva the only watchmaker out there that sells like cheap, affordable watches? Is that a thing? Because I swear to God, I get a shit ass ton of them. Like this probably is too J. Crew, but I mean, I guess it's not worn. Like that one necklace that I bought from J. Crew. That I bought on eBay for $10. It was, I don't know, I love it. But she said, you know, in the description, oh, there's a lot of wear, as you can see in the pictures. And I was like, to myself, I'm like, can't believe wear. And then when I got it, it was just on the back. It was on the back. I don't give a shit. These are too beat, but I love them, even though they're stretch, or maybe especially because they're stretch. I mean, maybe I could keep them for me. Those I wouldn't sell, because I can see that they're just there's too many scratches all over them. You know? Ow. I'll show you what's left, and then there's a little pile. Ooh, that's a little open. There's a little pile next to me. But, how long have I been going? 33, yeah. I can't go too much longer. But I promise to leave this at where it is. Another ring. This one looks really cheap. This doesn't even look like sterling. I have a pretty good eye, I must say. It's not bad. This is just not sterling, and it's cheap, and it feels cheap. But I don't care. It's a ring, and it's pink. So, oh, it's tiny. This one is trying to be tiny. It's not tiny. This one is tiny. This is a size 5. Time to put them both on together. Oh. Well, I'll be happy to message the seller and say, okay, glad you managed to get your shit together on shipping this one. Now see, this is a weird combo. I love this kind of style. You know, not this one, this. I don't love these together. This is so like mid-century looking, and then this is like, what the Huza? Who put that on there? Did somebody just, it looks like a repurposed. I'll see if it cleans up. But again, I'm not blind. I can see that. I'm not even sure I would list it because of that. Like the wear that was on the J. Crew necklace that only cost me $10 was on the back. No. And who gives? I don't give a shit. You guys care? If there's wear, like, especially if it's like a $30, $40 necklace and you're getting it for 10. But even if it was not 10, oh, I love a bullet. It's underneath. It's like if this was worn underneath. It's you and I's secret. Who cares? I don't know. I mean, if it was like cruddy and green or something like that, maybe that'd be creepy, but it was just blackened from somebody loving the shit out of it and just wearing it. Well, I want this bullet off its chain. I mean, not off its chain, but off its... Well, won't accuse this jewelry of being clean. Hey, it's dirty. I seriously need to stop in a minute, you guys. Well, here's the bullet I'm trying to free. Is that funny? It's like a real... It's not like a real... It's a real bullet. I think I'll stop for now. Oh, I can do some smalls. Oh, I'm going to be the bottom. I'm going to be the bottom girl. The one time I don't wear bottoms... Oh, speaking of bottoms. The one time I'm not wearing bottoms, this looked like kiki, but it's not marked. It looked like it could be gold. Oh. I'm having little rubies. 14K. See, I'm telling you, I mean, that's like a brag and not even a humble brag. But I kind of can just tell by the feel, by the, just, I don't know, something like, it's 14K. And it says something else in there. Like maybe the maker on the other side. I don't know. I don't know that the maker matters. What was I saying before that? Before I went into humble brag land to tell you how much I know what jewelry is. Ow! Oh, that hit my little thing on my ankle. What's that little knobby called on your foot? It's not quite on the ankle. What is it on the ankle? You know, there's a little knobby. Bottoms. Oh, maybe I was just saying that I've been wearing bottoms when I do a video. I love this. I don't care if it's real. I mean, if it's even, it's not silver. Let me see if I want to be right that it's not silver, because it doesn't look silver and it doesn't say silver. Yeah, it's a little big, but I'm gonna wear it anyway. See? So silver. Not silver, not silver. Silver, vermeil, yellow, gold. Yeah, because I found that I do videos and I just, because my legs are falling asleep. But you can't see anything, right? You can't see my crotch. I don't want you to see my crotch. I know you don't want to see it, and I don't want you to see it. So usually I'll put on leggings. Sometimes jeggings. I don't know why I have my hat on today. I usually only wear it when my hair is dirty. Oh, it's not dirty today. I see my little baby. I just put my, maybe I should leave my hat on. Hat on, hat off. I like this one better for today. This is the one that suits my mood for today. Doesn't suit my outfit, but it does suit my mood. Oh, don't try to come over here right now, Monkey. There's nowhere for you. Oh, this is sliding off my finger because it's a good 7. All right. Seriously, like, oh, I can never not be nice to you. Well, no, that's not really. You're in the jewelry box. Adorable. What are you doing? You want to say hi to the people? Do you want to say? You can't super. Oh, he's gonna be snorkeling. Oh, monster, you need my love. You're like a small child. Oh no, he just. Oh, he just said, "What's up?" This is what he did. He's literally, my hand is under him in the jewelry bag. Oh, so it's time. Don't look at my belly. I see you looking. It's time to, oh, Chochi. I worry about him because he has allergies. He's my girl, and my boy, and my love. Okay, I'm going to end it now. I've got plenty more where that came from. Happy with this so far. Thrilled that they shipped it better. Okay, I'm going. My cat's making me nervous. I can't believe he literally came and sat on the bag that I was going through.